Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. It is time to start MotoGP in Pro Career Mode, and as you can already see, I have signed up with Pramac Ducati. It was actually the only choice I was given for this season. The rest were either Moto2 or Moto3, so yeah, so sticking with number 33, went for a black for that, and the helmet that I've chosen was actually one that I used for a Silverstone race. So it actually lines up quite nicely with the colours of the actual Pramac Ducati itself. So I'm using that helmet for the season. I've already done the Sepang test. And yeah, we're going to jump straight into the first race. Obviously going to do some practice and qualifying first. So let's turn FP1 and 2 off and let's get on with it. So, FP3, I was quickest, but only just. So it took me a few laps to readjust myself to a MotoGP bike after getting so used to a Moto2 bike. The first time I came out and started a flying lap, Alicia Spargo came out the pit and we went straight into each other and ended up having a big crash. So if my bike looks like it's scratched, that would be why. But we're just under Rossi's time at the moment, 153.2. Now, I'm trying to think what I've done in FP3. So I think I've done a 153.0 in FP3. So we can beat that lap time. It's just whether I can get it together for the lap. At the moment, we're not looking like we're going to do that. Cool. We have, of course, done a season on the factory Ducati, and that was a very easy season in normal career. But we're with a Pramac squad for the time being. I was hoping that we were going to get an offer from Repsol Honda, because I know when I finished doing normal career, people wanted me to do Repsol Honda. So every time a manufacturer came up, I was choosing Repsol Honda. But unfortunately, the only choice I got was Pramac Ducati. Like I said, the rest were Moto2 or Moto3. So yeah. Right, run to the line. I don't know what it's going to be. Probably front row. It's going to be close. Oh, we did get it by a tenth of a second, so we made up time at the final corner.
Let's have a look at the times.
So pole position by a tenth of a second from Rossi. Dovi in third.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in again tomorrow for live coverage of MotoGP.
Okay.
Cameras are lingering on the favourite riders for today. A few minutes to go, and finally the spectacle will begin.
So we need to do our tyres. 26 degrees. I might actually go for a soft front here and a medium rear. Let's see how we get on with that. Oh, Dovi's gone for the same actually. Marquez has gone for a soft rear tyre. That's a gamble for him. It might pay off to begin with, but you know, it may end up costing him the race. Right, let's see how we get on. Soft front, hard, medium rear. Well, Marquez got a good start, obviously, with a soft rear tyre in. Not too bad a start from me. Currently in fourth. Now we're up to third, just ahead of Rossi. Trying to get around the outside of Marquez, but not working. Oh. Try and get him through the right-hand kink. Around the outside of him. Okay, we've got him. But I'm going wide. Oh, had a moment there and then was lightly tapped by Marquez there, but still in second for now. So yeah, the tyre combination I'm using is the same as Dovi, and he is leading. I'm in second. Oh, here comes Marquez though. Here's Crutchlow as well. in a Honda sandwich at the moment. Oh, Crutchlow's through. Alright, through turn 10. This is where the AI are usually generally quite slow on acceleration. And we're going to get past Crutchlow, but they're not that slow through there. We've got work to do. I will try and close that gap down, but that is a bit of a gap at the moment. I've pulled away from Crutchlow now. Marquez up the inside of Dovi, so Marquez using that soft tyre to put himself into the lead. Will Dovi be able to blast back past with the Ducati power? Okay, 0.6 is the gap, 1:59.9 for Marquez, 2 minutes 8 from me. Dovi not able to get past on the straight. So I'm going to have to try my best to stay with these guys. 15 laps, of course. Can I stay with them? Is Marquez just going to pull the pin? Or if Dovi can stay with him, then he's going to be in a good place come the end of the race, because he will have more rear tyre left. But the reverse with the front tyre, because both me and Dovi gone for the soft tyre, Marquez has gone for a medium front tyre. It's obviously working for him at the moment. I keep making loads of mistakes, just trying to stay with him at the moment, and it's not working. 1.2 is the gap. Marquez just starting to stretch away a little bit there. So I try to do whatever I can to try and close that gap down. At the moment, I don't think it's working. A 1.1, so just about keeping them at a second. Dovi not letting Marquez out of his sights at the moment. The longer Dovi can stay with him, the better chances he's going to have at the end of the race. So that's the end of lap 2. What kind of lap times are they setting now then? They've just done a first flying lap. 1:53.2, 1:54.5 from me. So yeah, not a good lap from me. Gone wide again. I'm having trouble getting the Ducati stopped. I'm trying to push as much as I can just to stay with them, but that gap is just going up and up. And through the corners where usually you can gain quite a bit of time, they're still pulling away. Nakagami's just had a crash. The gap is 1.5 seconds as I go very wide again. It's not looking good. We might be able to get a podium, but it depends what our tyres do come the end of the race. Yeah, they're really pulling away now. Really pulling away. 2.2. 1.2 back to Crutchlow. I think it's going to be a bit of a tough race, this one. We'll have to wait and see what happens as the race progresses, but I mean, a podium in the first race of the season, that is a good thing, a good sign of things to come. I'm just going to try and lower my lap times a bit if I can. Not to catch them, I just want to make sure that we don't end up getting caught ourselves. Because if they start going quicker behind me, then we could end up losing quite a few positions. So that's the end of lap 3. Another 1:54.4 from me. So at least my lap times are consistent, but Are they going to be quick enough to hang on to third place? I don't really feel that comfortable with the bike at the moment. It definitely doesn't feel as good as the factory Ducati did when I done a season on that. Obviously needs some upgrades to it. But you know, we're still pretty competitive in third place. We're on lap 4 of 15, so we've still got a long way to go. I really do think that Marquez is going to chew his rear tyre up though. He can't do the whole race on that soft tyre and take the win. Surely not. I'm kind of going into that zone where the guys in front are pulling away and I'm pulling away from the group behind. So I think it's going to be a fairly lonely race, this one. But like I said, I think it is going to, you know, become interesting maybe towards the end of the race if Marquez doesn't look after his rear tyre. And the pace that he's setting at the moment would suggest that he's possibly not doing that. So yeah, Dovi for the win then, I reckon. Then of course, what is going to happen to mine and Dovi's rear front tyre? Well, at the moment, my rear tyre anyway is degrading slightly more than the front. So I think the soft front tyre is going to last. Does that gap look like it's come down a bit? I think it might just be the camera. No, I don't think it has. I don't think it has at all. 2.3. It's come down a little bit, I guess. Oh, that was a moment. So that's the kind of things that will end up, you know, catching me out. Again, rear end moment. Keep an eye on the splits to see what the gap is doing. 2.6, yeah, still going up. I think we're definitely taking time out of them in sector 1. But then rest of the lap, they're just pulling away a bit more. See what the next split says. So coming up now, 2.4. So yeah, so there's 2 sectors where the gap comes down. Marquez he's got his lead, but he's not pulling away anymore from Dovi. Okay, so we're on the start finish end of lap 5. 2.2. So it's come down a little bit, the gap. Now that I'm starting to clean my lines up a bit and actually hit apexes and not just keep running wide like I have been. .4. So gone up a little bit in sector 1. But we're not really at that stage where tyres are going to be going off too much. Although I do think that Marquez's rear tyre is probably maybe about halfway through. So I think, or I'm hoping more like, I might have it completely wrong, but I think maybe the next few laps we're going to start seeing Marquez drop his pace. I mean, we have had races like this before where Marquez has gone off into the distance but on a softer tyre and I've managed to catch him. We've had that places like Aragon before. Circuit of the Americas, it's happened as well. So I'm still hopeful we can at least get second place. But yeah, that gap just looks like it's getting to a point of no return now. Vinales up to 4th. .5, 3.2. Yeah, that gap has gone back up. That's not what I wanted to see. I think we are looking at 3rd here. See what happens in the next couple of laps, but I'm still pushing, but I just can't bring that gap down. 3.3. And when I push too hard, that's when I make mistakes. And down to the hairpin. See, MotoGP is doing its first ever virtual race on Sunday on MotoGP 19. 10 of the riders racing at Mugello. They should have done what F1 did, and if they can't get a full grid, get some YouTubers in it. I'd be more than happy to race against some actual riders on this game. Right, okay. Through the quick right-handers, 3.3. It was 3.5, so it's come down 2/10, but nothing to write home about. The good thing is we've got a huge gap back to 4th place, so I think we're safe for 3rd at least. Tyres are okay. Front is getting a little warm, but nothing too bad. Crutchlow and Vinales still fighting for 4th. Oh, 53.5. That was a much better lap time. The gap's come down to 3 seconds. Have I found some pace? That was like a second quicker than my previous lap. Oh, moment. That was my personal best, 3.1. It's gone up a 10th in the first sector. Right, come on. We don't have to worry about anyone attacking me at the moment. 3.5 seconds, the gap's gone back up. Definitely goes back up in the second sector. Dovi is right on Marquez now. He's closed that gap down, so I think Marquez's rear tyre might start going off now, because Dovizioso is right on him. So we could see Dovi getting past quite soon. And then I might have enough rear tyre left to catch Marquez. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, the ideal thing for me is if Marquez is dropping his pace because of his rear tyre, he slows Dovi down as well. That would be ideal situation for me, but I think Dovi's going to have him very, very soon. See what it is over the line. So what was it last time? About three seconds, wasn't it? Because we've done a fastest lap that we've done. 3 seconds again. That was a 54.2. If I can do low 54s, that's not too bad. I do feel like I'm starting to lose a bit of grip in the rear though. So, yeah. Oh! For the first time in the race, the gap has gone down in Sector 1. It's only gone down a 10th of a second, but usually it goes up a 10th of a second. Tell you what, I don't want to, you know, get over excited, but 3 seconds, the gap has not gone up nearly as much as it has been in the previous laps through that sector. See what it does through this one. They do look like they're coming back to me a little bit. I know we're probably going to run out of time. 2.7. We've taken a nice chunk out of it there. Have we played a blinder by picking the right tyres? Let's not forget Dovizioso is on the same tyres. Oh! Looked like Dovi tried to get up the inside there and just ended up going wide. That would have cost him a bit of time. So what kind of lap times are we doing? 53.9, 2 seconds. I tell you what, this race ain't over as I go very wide into turn 1. Getting overexcited. This race is not done with. We are closing these back down. I think what is happening is what I was hoping. Marquez, his rear tyre is going off. He's slowing Dovi down as well. 2.1. Yeah, okay, it's gone up a tenth in sector 1. See if we can bring it down a little bit more. They definitely look closer. I'll be very, very surprised if we do win this. Be a bit of a shock. 2.3. It's gone up another couple of tenths. But we took out quite a bit through sector 3 last time. See if we can do the same. One and a half seconds. Wow. We gained so much in that sector. Dovizioso really looking like he's trying to get through on Marquez, but he can't quite make a pass at the moment. Into the final corner, he's going for the inside. Oh, they've both gone wide. Dovi knocked them both wide, but Dovi is in the lead now. I could have done with Marquez staying in front for another lap. Cal Crutchlow's down. It's a shame for Crutchlow. He was in 5th place. It's a huge gap back to Vinales. But we are closing really rapidly now. Lap 11 of 15 and we are nearly with them. I think we might be able to get Marquez on this lap, you know. It's all coming together. Half a second. Down to the hairpin. Alright, the thing we need to do is get past Marquez as soon as possible. Dovi's not really dropping Marquez. Dovi is not pulling away at the moment. Oh, he is now. I think Marquez really is struggling with rear grip. We're going to find out as we go through turn 10. This could be the place where we get him. Yeah, Marquez is struggling for rear grip. We are passing the 2nd place. Ducati 1-2. Right, we got to get Dovi. Marquez, we've already dropped him by 3/4 of a second already. Wow. This race just got interesting. Remember, me and Dovi are on the same compound front tyre and the same compound rear tyre as well. Soft front, medium rear. Look how much we're pulling away from Marquez coming out the final corner and down the straight. That's how little grip Marquez has in the rear tyre. too wide, too hot in the turn one. It is the battle of the Dukes. Yeah, obviously the gamble that I chose with the tyre compounds, it was a bit of a gamble with this soft front. I think medium front might have fared a little bit better, but the soft front is working wonders, and the medium rear is definitely the tyre to go. Ooh, nearly into the back of Dovey there. Is it going to be another job through turn 10? I don't know if I'm close enough. And he's on a slightly better spec bike than me as well. A better spec Ducati. Yeah, we're not closing as much as we were on Marquez. Marquez has really dropped like a stone now. 2.7 he's fallen behind. Oh, we got a run here. We've got a run here. Passed into the lead. Down into the final corner. A little bit wide. Is Dovey up the inside? He's not. Well, that surprises me. I thought he was going to go up the inside, but he must have run a bit wide as well. That's given me a bit of breathing space as well. So, at the end of lap 12 onto 13, we are now in the lead. 3 laps to go. Let's see if we can stay here. My rear tyre is starting to move around a bit now. So I think we're looking at our podium. 0.8 over Dovey. Yeah, I am losing grip. Maybe Dovey's just held back for the last few laps. Maybe he's going to attack on the last couple of laps. I don't know. What I've got to do is just try and keep my pace as it was. I tell you what, Marquez can't keep slowing down. Otherwise, he's going to be caught by the pack behind. He's got a bit of a gap. My gap to Dovey though, 0.6, so that's come down a little bit. Spinning up the rear, come on. It was definitely a very interesting first race we've had. Gap's nearly a second. Honestly, wasn't expected to be able to catch both of them. When the gap started going back up over 3 seconds, I thought that was it. But yeah, we managed to catch him. Surprised at getting past Dovey as well, considering we're on the same tyres. Penultimate lap of the race. We're still in the 154s. Dovey is 1.1 behind. I think Marquez is safe in third. There seemed to be a bit of a delay from him going over the line and Vinales in fourth. So, yeah, I think he's safe in third place. You can't even see him on the mini-map anymore. Gap is still a second, so Dovey is not really been dropped that much. Come on, we've got to do the rest of this lap. Marquez is being caught. Marquez is being caught. And he's being caught quite quickly by the looks of the mini-map. Yeah, really starting to lose more and more grip with the medium rear tyre now. need to make sure we go across the line with a decent enough gap over Dovizioso. I don't want to do anything stupid on the last lap, that is for sure. Okay, one corner to go, and then we just got one last lap to do. Okay, at the final corner and onto the start-finish straight for the penultimate time. Last lap, still in the 154s, 1.3 second lead. Yeah, Marquez is really being caught there. The names coming up on the left, or they were coming up on the left. Vinales wasn't that far behind, popping up. .1 still to Dovi. Try and keep that. This is, of course, the final lap. Marquez is being caught. He's not going to finish on the podium, I don't think. The gap is, the group even, all over him. The gap to Dovi, 0.9. There we go. Vinales is through into third place. Marquez down to fourth. Through turn 10 is where Marquez is going to probably lose a few more places with the lack of rear grip. Rossi's past him. Marquez down to fifth. Marquez back up to fourth. 2 corners to go, 1.1 second lead. 1 corner to go. We are going to win our first MotoGP race in pro career. Run to the line. We are going to win. That was a good race. Rossi's past Marquez. So I think Marquez is going to potentially either finish 5th or lower. 6th place, Mir got him as well. Marquez did have the fastest lap of the race. Only just. My fastest lap was pretty close to his. But yeah, that was a really interesting race. I'm glad I didn't go for the soft rear because I was debating it. But no, I went for the right one. So there we go. Leading the championship after race 1. And Pramac are leading the team championship, and obviously Ducati are leading the Constructors' Championship as well.
Undoubtedly, it was a perfect day for him. In addition to the victory, his position also earns him 25 priceless championship points.
Certainly does. What a perfect way to start the season. More of them kind of races, please.
Here we are for the podium ceremony. It's a weekend where everyone gave their all. But today, these riders have shown that they had a little bit extra in the locker. The crowd is going wild. And finally, they can enjoy this deserved moment of glory.
Yes. Good start. Good race. It was a lot of fun. Really didn't think I was going to do it, but proved it wrong to myself. Okay then, right, let's look at the leaderboards of all the classes. Red Bull Rookies Cup hasn't started yet, so we don't need to worry about that. But Moto 3 is Antonelli. He won the first race from Messia, Dalla Porta, Canet and Vietti in 5th place. And then we can go on to Moto 2. Marcel Schrotter won the first race from Alex Marquez in 2nd, Baldassari 3rd, Luti 4th and Marini in 5th place. And obviously MotoGP is the same as the results for the race. Me in the lead, Dovi 2nd, Vinales 3rd, Rossi 4th and Mir in 5th. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I shall see you guys next video. See you.